And Casey, this is kind of different here, but sending a son or daughter off to college, and it sounds strange, but there could be an actual need for a degree of estate planning, even for a kid that age.
Yeah, and this is not so much how to handle a child's old baseball collection or their limited assets. It's more to deal with health-related issues. You know, just in recent weeks, we heard the story about Bobby Christina Brown was the child of the late Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, and they had some real issues with the family on how to handle her care, and some estate planning documents that could have been in place would have made that maybe a much better situation.
So what happens there? Your kid's of legal age, and the parents no longer have a say in treatment, or what happens?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like when you take your child and take them to college. I mean, at that point in time, you can't even get grades at that point in time, even though you may be paying and footing the bill. So they have to basically sign off. And this is what you need. You need legal documents now in place, such as a health care designation where an individual is going to be named to make medical decisions. They're given what's called a durable health care power of attorney, so that way somebody, in fact, is in place and they can make decisions for them.
Then you also need a HIPAA release. I guess that allows you to deal with the doctors specifically.
Yeah, that's right. So you can communicate with the healthcare providers about their care, living will, and that's going to deal with issues of end of life. And what if there's little or no chance of recovery, how do you want to handle that situation? And what type of treatment restrictions? When would you want life-sustaining care, or when would you want to pass?
Yeah, it's one of those things nobody really considers, but then you have treatment restrictions as well. The level of life-sustaining care that, of course, you would talk this over with your son or daughter, I would assume.
Yeah, and it's a good discussion. This is good planning and good, I think, education for the whole family. But it really does, especially when you see stories like what happened with the Brown family in the news, it really does stress the importance of having this. And this is something that even when people do good planning, this is an easy one that goes under the radar but needs to be dealt with.
All right. Casey Boland, thanks.